Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Vanessa here, and today's video is all about the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I went and picked it up today and I was so excited. I wanted to go ahead and record today. So yeah, let's get started. I know it's been about a week since I uploaded a video, but excuse me, Memorial Day just happened. I've kind of just been celebrating with friends and family, but I'm back. If you can tell by the title, this video is about the Jaclyn Hill palette. I know, I finally have it. I know I'm late to the game. I know I should have had this palette, especially with summer here, but I just hadn't had the chance to get it. In love. Let me scoot it up for you. Kind of give you guys a little sneaky peeky, but this is such a beautiful palette. Oh my goodness, I did create this look using this palette and it inspired me to kind of just pop in and share with you guys just my journey here of makeup. The L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer in the shade 385 Amber. I like to use this concealer because it's very full coverage. It gives me a nice clear canvas. Now you guys are going to see a whole bunch of looks of me using this palette, so just be prepared. I want to dive straight into some color. So I'm going to go in with this shade here. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's called No Joke. It literally matches my nails. And I'm going to apply this right in my crease, really above my crease. Now I know yellows do take a while to build up, so don't mind me. Switch over to this eye, because for me, I have to like do both eyes at the same time. I have always been a makeup lover. Makeup is something that I've loved ever since I was about maybe 16 years old. The first time I wore makeup was in middle school, when all I wore was black eyeliner and a little bit of mascara, because when I was in school, girls didn't really wear weave, girls didn't really wear makeup. So yeah, in the early 2000s, yes, that's me. Back then, in those days, people weren't really wearing a lot of makeup, so neither was I. My mom, she wore makeup back in the day, and she would always try to get me to wear makeup, but I never wanted to because I was like too shy to, you know? After a while, I just kind of decided, you know what, I do like makeup, and my mom was super excited about it. Took me to Walgreens, helped me pick out makeup, and the first makeup I actually tried, it was like when I was a sophomore in high school, I think. It was the CoverGirl Queen collection, and I pretty much used that throughout my entire high school and college years because I just absolutely loved it, and it was discontinued. Quick story time. So me and my friend, we were inside of Ulta the other day, and it was like this new Ulta, which is a pretty, you know, ritzy, nice part of town. So we were in there kind of talking to the guy about skincare and about lip products. Side note, I'm really trying to get my skin together. So while this is happening, these girls walk inside of the Ulta and literally steal a bunch of palettes off of the display. I noticed that the guy who's like working with us really eyeballing the girls, you know, back and forth, and then all of a sudden the girls take the merchandise and run out the store. And I wonder if the guy was upset because he might think we were in on it, but I promise we weren't. COVID-19 got people over here acting a plum. I really didn't take off in makeup really until I got to college, and that's when I pretty much put my friends all on this bomb Revlon gloss. Let me know in the comments below if you guys remember the purple. It was like a lilac shade from Revlon. I'll put a picture of it right here so you guys can know what I'm talking about. But when I tell you guys I love this lip gloss, like if I could drop this lip gloss on my own right now and start like selling it to you guys, I would, because that's how bomb it was. My eyeshadow has been coming out really, really nicely, and I'm gonna just keep on building it. So there's a shade in here, and it's called My Man. It's this orange shade that sticks out right in the middle. The thing I can say about these colors is they really do blend out nicely. I'm really blending that orange into that yellow. Take a little bit more of that yellow just to kind of soften out those edges. So ever since I tried that pink eyeshadow look, that 2-color pink eyeshadow look, I have not been able to stop using color. And this palette really gives me an excuse to play with it. Alright, so I think I'm going to continuously build up the color. And we're going to keep building the shades because I really want to see how well they blend together. Oh, hello. Down at the bottom, We're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna start from the lid base and I'm gonna move up to my crease. Notice I'm kind of just pouncing, not really wiping because I want to build the color. And I used to just do all my friends' makeup in college. Like, whenever there was a special occasion, I probably did everybody's makeup. And I really didn't like to do it at first. I used to feel like it used to take away from the time that I needed to get dressed for myself. But like, the fact that my friends actually want me to do their makeup for special occasions really made me feel special, even to this day. So whenever I go back to my school's homecoming, my friends always ask me to do their makeup, which I absolutely love. My friend, she just had a photo shoot not too long ago, and I did the makeup for that, and the pictures came out so beautifully. I just really started to kind of like do makeup as a freelance hobby situation. I feel confident in doing it on myself, but when it comes to doing it on other people, I'm kind of like, I straddle the fence because I'm so picky and so OCD. I'm picking out this mistake and that mistake, and I'm just really hard on myself when it comes to doing makeup on others. But I will do it, especially for like a special occasion or something like that, or even for my friends or people who have similar skin tones as me. I recently even did makeup this past weekend for my friend's 30th birthday. I'll go back in with that my man shade, which was the orange, and I'm going to just continuously build that up because I really want you guys to be able to see that orange shade. So I'm gonna go in with one more shade. It's this shade here, and it's called Crazy. And Crazy is like a deeper plum shade. And I'm going to just keep this concentrated on the base of the eye. So far, we've pretty much used a lot of shades on my eyes. We used the yellow, we used the orange, we used the pink. And now we're using like this deep plum. I do want to try the shimmer look on this eye look, so we will see about that. And now that I've got to the end of the eye, I'm kind of drag the rest of this concealer so that it blends nicely. Alright, so the next thing I'm doing is just going back in with that shade Crazy, which is the darkest shade that I use. And I'm kind of just tapping this on my outer corners just to give it a nice transitional blend into that concealer. I'm going to start with this shade here. It's called Empowered. It's a really nice cranberry shimmery shade. Because I'm extra, I'm gonna take a little bit of Crazy, a little bit of Temptress, which is a darker shade, and I'm literally going to take it on the outside of my lid just to add a little bit of drama. I really wanted to see how the black shade in the palette would really blend in with the shades. You guys are like, Vanessa, you're using too many shades, but I promise you guys, like, this is all for you. So yeah, makeup is something that I've always loved to do. It has been a major part of my life. It's probably one of the reasons why I started makeup, you know, kind of just as a little girl, seeing my mom do makeup and then me kind of just playing with it, watching YouTube and finding OGs like Time the Infamous, and she's from Colorado, by the way, which I love. And then Ellery, Makeup Shayla. These were girls that I seen early on that I was like, oh my goodness, I have to start a channel. I have to do makeup on camera because naturally I'm a teacher anyway, you guys. If you guys been following me for a while, I used to teach high school, and alongside teaching high school, I felt like beauty came hand in hand with tutorials because again, I'm still teaching, but just teaching something that I'm super passionate about, which is makeup. I'm just wanting to see how everything performs together. So the look did not go as planned, so I'm starting fresh. I'm going back in with the two shades, the yellow and the orange first, and then I'm going to top it off with this very pinkish shade called Heart On, just to replenish the look before I go ahead and cut the crease and wrap up the video. I'm going to go into this shade right here called Talia. For some reason, I would have thought that this would have popped a little bit more. Right back. Alright, so I went ahead and put on my foundation and a little bit of concealer. This is the concealer I use. This is the MAC 24 Hour Concealer. I'm also wearing the ILMAKIAGE foundation. And I do have a video on this foundation and concealer if you guys want to watch it. It is in my description box below. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty powder to set under my eyes. So going back into the palette, I'm going to pick up No Joke, which is that yellow shade. In the past few years, I've held a few makeup classes virtually and in person. I had a few girls come to those, which is really, really exciting and nerve-wracking because a lot of times when you're working, you're not necessarily in control. You're working for a boss, you have a manager, somebody who's kind of dictating what you do. Being able to kind of teach my own makeup class was super duper fun. I also was able to record a makeup class, things like that. Listen, I'm just a Jane of all trades, okay? I'm going to run that along my lower lash line. After that, I'm going to go back in with the same color that I used up top, and that's My Man. And then I'm going to add one more shade. I'm going to go ahead and add the shade Dance Party as well down below. I love how much this shadow shows up, and because I love it so much, I'm gonna pick up Dance Party again, and I'm kind of gonna add it to my outer corners just for a little bit of smokiness. And I'm kind of hugging my eyelid. Okay, I've done makeup for fashion shows as well, which was pretty epic. I'm not even gonna front. I thought that was like a really cool experience that I didn't really understand until it was over with. Kind of overlapping it with that shade. Some of these shades are so beautiful, like I literally cannot wait to use them on their own. Then I'm gonna take my finger again and go back in with Talia. I'm gonna just pop this back on my lid just to give it that extra pop it needs. I'm gonna take my LA Girl Glide liner, and this liner is in my description box below. It's really, really pretty and dark. Okay, see how they just kind of added a little bit of oomph to the eyes? I'm just gonna add a small line just so that when I apply my lashes, they'll be nice and pretty. I hope you guys really enjoyed this makeup tutorial slash makeup journey video slash motivational get your butt out the bed and start working video, because that's what I'm here for, inspiration and motivational purposes only. And to also let you know that you guys are loved and that you can do it no matter what you decide. This pretty much wraps up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope to see you all in my next one. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out these two videos right here, because you might as well. You got through this video, and I know you want to see another one, and the tutorials are really simple, so why not, sis? Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.